Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the combination of springs. If two springs having different spring constants are arranged like this, then how can we find the spring constant for the combination? This is what we are going to discuss, right? We have proved that motion of a spring is simple harmonic. There we had taken the case of horizontal spring, but even vertical spring can be derived the same way, right? So here we are taking this combination first. Now look at this. When some force is applied here, right, there will be restoring force in this spring also, restoring force in this spring also, right? But the total extension will be the sum of both the extensions. Now we know that both are connected, so the total restoring force will be same, right? We can write down that F1 is equal to minus K1 X1. This is F actually because both F's are same. Similarly, for second spring, we can write down this. Now we know that X is equal to X1 plus X2. So we can write this as equation 1, and from this equation 2, we can calculate X1 and X2. From 2, X1 is equal to minus F upon K1. X2 is equal to minus F upon K2. Therefore, X can also be written as minus F upon K of combination is equal to minus F upon K1 plus minus F upon K2. Why we have written this? This is from 3 in 1, and here we have written this because K of combination into net extension. Now from here F can be cancelled, minus can be cancelled, and we can write 1 by K is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2. That means in combination the spring constants will give a resultant effect like this: 1 by K is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2. Now in case this is a parallel combination, what will happen? When we are extending or compressing it, X will be the same, right? So what will happen? The restoring force will be developed in this string, that will be F1, and here this will be F2. So net restoring force will be the sum of these two, and this can be written as right. So from here we can put the value from 2 in 1. We can write F is equal to minus K X. This is written minus K1 X, and this is written minus K2 X. So from here again, like before, we can take minus X common, and here it is like this, and here minus x common, k1 plus k2. This will be cancelled and the combinational spring constant will be combined spring constant will be k1 plus k2. Let's take this case. Now in this case, whatever is the extension in one is the compression in the other. So if we check the value of compression and extension will be same. We can write over here extension in one spring is equal to compression in the other. So again this way we can write down net, but restoring force will be, in case it is going this way, so in this case also the restoring force will be this way, and in this case also the restoring force will be this way. So F restoring is equal to F1 plus F2, and also we have written this x is equal to x1 is equal to x2. So this is 1 here, this is 2 over here, and F1 is equal to minus k1 x, F2 is equal to minus k2 x. Now this is our equation 3. So from 3 into, as before we have to solve, this will be this can also be written as minus kx is equal to minus k1x minus k2x, right, plus minus, no problem. We can take minus x common here, this will be k1 plus k2, and this is, here we can cancel out this x. So k is equal to k1 plus k2. So you have studied the laws of combination of resistances in your 10th standard. In resistances, the series resistance are added and parallel are 1 by r dash is equal to 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2. Here this is opposite to the resistance case. You will study about capacitors in 12th standard. These are in accordance with the capacitors but opposite to the resistors. Now this can also be compared to parallel case only, because in case you hold it like this and take it here, so it will be just like parallel, right? So this is to remember that this case so this can be remembered like this. So this is all about the combination of the springs. That's all for now. Have a nice day.